Love is something that you do.
Bagi mama, bagi papa, bagi mama. Mẹ ba sinh là gì à? Siêu bé một tiếng nói yêu vùng nga cơ. Con bạn đi. Con này nó xịt đi. Con này nó blue.
Pourquoi non? Est-ce qu'on crie?
Để được yêu con buồn cô.
Mais pourquoi ça qu'on bat?
Saya kon bat mo. Eu di movie. Eu di movie já. Eu di bunco e tu vão ver, né?
Tes amours, ça travaille ensemble avant là.
Eu não sei, passa.
Ça fait ça.
Pensa, peut-être lié. Peut-être lagi mate ya. Eu di comme ça. Moi je programme ici.
Pourquoi souffrir grand?
Oh, con al. Nanti bagi ya. Nanti aku nak kom.
So, ça veut dire tellement t'es grand coup ou pas de journée pour manger pour aller en partie.
Oh. Nanti dia lagi. Di mama dia con buồn. Con ale, mai nó lo. Yo kuza mboka tipia bunku. Yo bunku mbadi nai. Yo bunku shafut. Yo rapa mita ibo. Nade kati boka tipia. Bunku. Mbadi nai. Bunku. Ukui. Iko ni madiman mo sampad kisa. Ibu mbakri. Malam pur con sabon.
Vous connaissez prier, bon Dieu?
Oui.
Qui sont comme regarder? Qui sont comme demander bon Dieu? Donc, ok. Si tu n'as pas la bon Dieu,
Dia bon bagay manger. Eu quando muito tu gango.
Gango là. Ok, si un monde, si nous t'es regardé nous, si parce que moi l'ouest, monde que nous travaillons avec eux sur Kaido.
Eu gado um emun. Eu gado cai dem, cai mato eu fe cai mato eu café. Eu quando dia pedim, cai barra medium.
Bagi espoir pas quoi dans monde.
Oh,
Là,
semen ko bien, oui. Ma bon le vai trai. Ma la blanc.
si vous imaginez, vous arrivez à côté,
Se eu tenho qual, bagade embrale, oui, embrale. Não conta,
Qui ça?
não conta.
Pour qui ça?
Eu tenho muito não com
On part en lit.
não.
Si on est si on est qui sont dit moun ça qui est là? Qui parole t'a dit moun qui est là? Si on est
Dimensão pelo,
Qui ça?
dimensão pelo.
Qui ça?
Mama. Oh. Look at this mama. She's carrying more wood for the fire to cook. Mary Field. Ooh, do something. So she's sweet. I love it. This area up here and Monaco. There's so many children that are orphans up here. All the fathers have left and gone to Dominican Republic, and they're not going to come back. They left their wives here, they left their children here. Some of the mothers have died. So many of orphans. On this program, you're going to see Jonas, little Jonas, who actually we just found out yesterday. He has
all by himself.
All by himself. No mother, no father. It's sad. He has nobody. And so many other children are like this. And so many other children, and some you see in this program, they have never been to school in their life.
And I'll tell you what, Bobby, all these children right here, as sweet as they are, they have really probably been through more at their little short lives than a lot of people in the world have. I see one little girl in the front, she's got red hair, so you know she has malnutrition. If they're not eating correctly, most of them had never have a full plate of food. A half a plate of food maybe if they're lucky, but they're sweet children.
They're so
sweet
sweet
and so respectful, and they really love God.
So respectful.
And they're thankful for everything. So today, you know, it's such a privilege. You know, I remember that Jesus was talking to the rich young ruler. He was telling Jesus what all he's done. He's kept all the 10 Commandments, and he's done all the things. But there was one thing Jesus said that you lack. He said, go sell what you have and give to the poor. And the Bible says that the rich young ruler, he went away sorrowful because he had many possessions. Wow. It's hard for rich people to know how to give to the poor because they have everything. But you know, today we're so thankful that you're watching this program because you love the children and you love helping the poor.
Well, this is a very special time. We're going to feed all the children in this area a delicious hot meal with rice and beans and carrots and onions, spices and minerals, and a delicious meal. I mean, the food is delicious. And I pray this won't be the last time. We gave out in the last program the boxes of food that last each family for a month, and now we're feeding them a meal. I pray this won't be the last time, Sherry. I pray the money will come in and we can keep it up. It's desperate, I'm telling you. These poor mothers, these poor widows out here, and the children will steal your heart. God bless you.
So this little boy is in bad condition. His mama, papa, moi, his mother and father died. And so some of the people who work with us were there the other day, found him just wandering by himself. He's working in the field and he's got a hoe that's bigger than him, the kind that the adults use to dig up the garden so they're getting ready to plant. So to make a long story short, he is a restavek child. He has no mother, no father, no brother, no sister, no relative whatsoever. He is by himself, alone in a village where everybody is using him to do work. And then they'll give him some food. And then after they give him the food, they'll make fun of him and say, I just wasted all my food on you. And they treat him so bad. And it's just like he's non-existent. So we really had to figure out what we're going to do with this little boy. You know, we're just praying what to do about him. And I just pray that God will give us wisdom today. But you know what? All over Haiti, there are Jonases. It's the saddest thing. And we can't leave him here. We can't leave him here. Let me go talk to Pastor Sue France. Quitter les travaux dans le jardin, les dormir ici, you know, ils battent, ils maltraitent les. Est-ce qu'il y a droit pour me parler des scènes avec lui? Moi, comme je dis, dans Pastor Clark.
pas de problème.
Une pas besoin de demander monde pour aller avec?
Oui.
I can just aller avec ou bien?
Non, nous pas besoin de demander moi-même m'a parler avec famille.
Yeah.
Avec quand il était
Oh, okay.
oui.
Je peux aller avec les Konya?
Oui.
Okay.
Pas de problème.
Okay. That's it. We're taking them. Okay.
To learn more about these stories and how you can help change the lives of these poor Haitian children, please visit our website at www.loveachild.com and see what God would have you to do. Please get involved today with one or more of our many outreaches. By going to loveachild.com, you will have a secure way to donate and leave a legacy of hope and compassion for generations to come. Remember, Jesus said, "Inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, you have done it unto me."
The Bible teaches us, whatsoever a man soweth, that he shall also reap. If you want God to bless you, sow some money today into missions, into food, helping those who have nothing. When we sow finances, God gives us back finances. What we sow, we reap. That's God's law.
Please go to loveachild.com now to make a donation and change a life today and forever. On behalf of the poor children in the country of Haiti, thank you and may God richly bless you.
Malade.
Qui maladie?
Mon maladie sèche, nous mettons ça nous la sèche, nous comme ça anémie, n'a marché l'hôpital soir et puis pas chambre câble. Comme ça la rue mourir. Je dis 8 jours.
Parce que la fête, est-ce qu'on a couché peut-être pour voir petit garçon?
Oui, je dormi, moi je dormi en pile fois. Je m'a crié. Il dit maman pas crier. On mettre résilient parce que on est en fin mourir déjà. Moi ça n'a dormi je dis avec 4 jours. Il dit pas crier. Mais depuis que je pense sur lui, j'aime plein de l'eau. Oui, t'as un tranche maintenant. T'as un tout cas manger comme ça. T'as m'a pensé avec, je ne pas manger. Parce que je ne pas penser si petit garçon ça de mourir dans même état ça. Petite qui t'a mérité enterrement. Eh bien. Yo pas bien qu'à manger mais yo pas qu'à mourir. Yo pas qu'à mourir. Oui, souvent être moins bon. Dernier souffle.
J'ai l'impression que tu l'as ça.
Eh bien, je criais comme moi était.
Ça fait mal.
Oui, il fait mal en pile. Parce que tu n'es pas en finalité avec. Si nous t'apprends à expliquer, qui des gens petits la malade, qui des gens mourir, hélas. Qui des gens qualité malade nous joignent dans petite là. Pas finir raconter, pas gagner pour nous raconter bagay ça. Chelsea.
Petit lui avec Jésus. So, on va besoin de quitter tête encore pour lui. Lui avec l'endroit Jésus. Nous jour on va aller encore. Merci beaucoup parce que vous avez pas moyen espace, vous avez tout manger, vous avez aidé au cuit manger, vous avez fait un peu effort, je veux dire. Un peu, j'apprécie ça un peu. Parce que si vous ne pouvez pas aider nous, nous ne pouvons pas faire manger pour tout le monde. Peut-être que c'est bon pour si vous avez maybe t'es commencé avec T-commerce. Est-ce que vous comprenez?
Oui, je comprends.
Et si par exemple, que tu as avec des sons achetés durés,
Et ça, on te connaît, mais si petite la vie malade, maintenant, pour y a comme la vie finie.
OK. Ça c'est $300 US. Pas dire n'importe quoi, non pas. On descend pour changer couple goods. Avec tout ça, on achète duré, acheter quoi, commencer petit commerce. Parce que vous pouvez faire ça ici, devant Cairo, OK? Vous plantez cob, vous plantez les pour acheter duré, maïs, l'huile, etc. Après ça, on vend. Bon job, Daniel. OK?
Merci.
OK. So, quand vous avez espoir. OK? Quand vous avez espoir. Espoir, like Daniel. OK? Let's get Jay-Z. Z, selfish and a secret. OK? Peut-être m'a bien visité encore, moi voulais voir T-commerce OK? OK. Moi remis en pile. OK, bon journée.
Every day in the country of Haiti, children are hungry and starving, which in many cases leads to death. These children have no strength to play and no hope of a better future. You can help them change their situation now by providing food, because food brings hope. Will you get involved today? Your gift of $16 will provide 432 meals consisting of well-balanced, nutritionally rich, great-tasting food. Yes, for just $16, less than the average restaurant meal for your family, you will be providing 432 meals. Your gift of $48 will provide 1,296 meals. And your gift of $120 will provide 3,240 meals of great tasting food. Please consider Haiti's hungry children today by calling the number on your screen, visiting our website, or sending in your gift. We cannot do everything, but together we can do something. On behalf of the hungry children of Haiti, thank you, and may God richly bless you.
Well, right now they're singing a song we sing in the United States. Father Abraham had many children. And this is Pastor Jophus. He's getting them to sing, do a little dance, stand up, raise your hands, praise the Lord. They sing a lot of the songs in Creole that we sing in the United States. So I know the kids love to sing. It's all about being a kid again.
Papa Abraham, c'est un ladin, et ou même tout à nous, Papa Abraham, Papa Abraham, c'est un ladin, et ou même tout à nous,
We're here waiting for the food. They've been cooking the food, and now they're preparing the food in the bowls for we can feed all the children a hot, cooked meal. And I'm telling you, look at this big bowl. Look how much food is in this bowl. The rice in here, the peas, the carrots, the onions, and all the vitamins, minerals, and very importantly, each meal has soy. It has enough of protein as a chicken breast. So this meal has a lot of protein, and it's delicious. And it's a real meal, real cooked food. So love is something you do. But I'm just praying that others will help. This is the first time we've been at Monaco, our first time. And I pray it won't be our, I pray we can keep coming back if we have the finances. We're just praying by faith. The children behind me Like one of those children, her name is Michelle. Michelle she said she's never had a full plate of food in her life. And I would say the children, all the children behind me, they have never had a meal like this. Not this much food and all these ingredients and all this protein. Never. This has been their wildest dream. So today's a big day. Love is something you do. And everyone who've given and prayed for us and given to Love a Child, this ministry, our ministry, you are part of this. You are part of everything we do together. God bless you.
I want you to imagine that every day somebody woke you up early in the morning and made you go out in the field and start working with a great big hoe the Haitians call a woo. This woo is so heavy that it is very difficult for even grown-ups to use all day long in the sun. He's what we called a restavek slave child. He had no house. No one would let him sleep inside their house. So he found a place in the bushes. When he woke up in the morning from the bushes, he had no food to start his day off. He had to go and start working in the hot sun with no water, no food, with the adults. And then when he felt tired and he wanted water, they would beat him and make him work harder. And then they would make fun of him all day long. You're just a restavek. You are a thrown away child. Nobody wants you. Nobody loves you. Nobody cares if you live or die. You're gonna work in this garden. You're gonna do what we tell you to do. And nobody is going to come and rescue you. Have you ever had a time in your life when you felt alone, that nobody cared if you lived or died? That's how Jonas felt every single day. Nobody cared. But one day, God spoke to us and said, I want you to go to this village that you've never been to, and I want you to take food up there to those people. You know what? It all started with just a little box of food. And that's how we found Jonas. Being afraid that for every moment of the day that somebody's going to drag him back out into the garden, being afraid that if he was caught talking to us, they would beat him again, being afraid and living in fear day in and day out. No one to love, no one to send him to school, no children his own age to play with. He was in an adult world, and he was just a child. Wow, what a change in Jonas's life. From a little boy thrown away, sleeping in the rajah, sleeping in the bushes every night, who had never had even one meal every single day, that was always afraid and had to watch over his food because somebody would try to steal it and they would take it away from him, who could not even hold a crayon or a pencil, trying to go to school, learning to read and write. Little boy had never been to school, who had never had love, who had never laughed, never smiled in his life. He had nothing to smile about. He had never been to church. To a little boy that's sleeping in a nice, comfortable, soft bed with a pillow, that sits up in the table with all the other children and just eats until he has a belly full of food 3 times a day. Now he's got his own private school teacher who takes patience with him every day. He puts on his school uniform every morning and he goes to his little private school with his blackboard, with his chalk, with his own teacher, teaching him the alphabet.
On allait, on fait main, et puis on descend, mettez main madame. Comment madame nan relé? Madame A. Faut aller pour contour. Moi c'est Sylvain Garnier. Nous travaillons avec Jonas Yon façon pour nous capable faire préparation pour rentrer dans la première année fondamentale comme professeur privé pour septembre si Dieu veut.
Now, he's got a whole family of brothers and sisters. And they all just cover him with love.
Nous tous remercions assez pour elle. Nous pas vivre dans leur cas. C'est pour vous dire continuer béni. Amen.
Now he's just laughing and giggling and smiling and had a good time. Now he goes to church every single night at our children's home. And he has a church to go to on Sunday. And from a little boy who had never known what the love of God was, now he knows it 24 hours a day. What a difference that God made in his life. You know, you may think that your little bit or whatever God lays upon your heart doesn't count. But believe me, it counted to Jonas. And today, I just ask you to open up your heart as you see these children, as you hear these stories, as you see the changes that God makes in the life of these children, you know that God can do the same for you. Jesus said, very simply, I was hungry and you fed me. When you do something to help the least of these little ones, you're doing it to Jesus. I just pray that you open your heart today and just do what the Spirit of God leads you to do. And today you'll see that your life can be blessed just like Jonas's life was. Thank you, and God bless you from Haiti.